Is TikTok going to keep going past April 5th? We check in with Scripps News Group Joe St. George and find out the latest on the TikTok ban. Plus, a potential ban of all THC products can soon be making its way to the Lone Star State. Neighborhood News reporter takes a look at Senate Bill 3 and the future of THC products. Now, we are giving you a live look at our SPID Skycam. It's St. Patrick's Day, folks, so looking pretty lucky if you're headed out on the roads this morning. We will check in with meteorologist Stephanie Lauber. She has a look at your forecast and a look at your roadways. Your Chris 6 sunrise starts right now, Monday, March 17th. Hey, good morning, folks. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I hope you guys got your green and you're ready to wake up this morning with Chris 6 Sunrise. I'm Michelle Hoffman. We have meteorologist Stephanie Lauber in today with us as well, giving you a look at the roadways this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Michelle. You asked me this morning where my green wall.
Yeah.
So my green wall doesn't really let me have fun for holidays like today with my green, but I promise I got some on my shoes. Y'all just can't see it.
Exactly.
But, you know, hey, we've got the Luck of the Irish with us this morning. No visibility restrictions for those of you heading out on the roadways. So far, our visibility has been coming in at perfect 10s, and that remains the case right now. Not seeing any issues from the weather when it comes to the roadways for now, but we'll be watching this afternoon. We're expecting windy conditions, so while it's a smooth ride out the door for the commute this morning, when we come home this evening, you might be playing tug of war with the steering wheel a little bit, but we'll talk more about what's going on in the forecast coming up. Here are a few traffic headlines to know before you hit the roads. We're talking about a lane closure on the south side, Aaron Drive. For those of you in that neighborhood just to the east of Weber off of Saratoga, we're going to have a lane closure heading into the neighborhood from Saratoga. Keep that in mind. And along 181, if you're heading out around the Joe Fulton corridor this morning, they've rerouted traffic on North Beach heading north to Causeway Boulevard. So that's going to look a little different this morning. Something to keep an eye out for. And as I mentioned, visibility cooperating, no issues. But will we see any other weather surprises coming down the 7-day forecast? I'll lay everything out for you coming up in your weather on the 6s ahead.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Steph. We'll check in with you in just a bit. But first, we head to Washington, where President Trump's order on pausing TikTok is set to end in a few weeks. Scripps News Group political director Joe St. George joins us live now this morning. Good morning, Joe. So Vice President Vance says he expects there to be a deal to keep TikTok up and running in the U.S. before April 5th. So what's the latest on a deal?
Well, and I know there's somebody watching us right now, right, with the phone in their hand, scrolling the TikTok. I don't blame you. That's how so many people get their news, entertainment. Some people make a living off TikTok these days. And we've got another deadline coming up, right? It's been a while since we talked about this. Remember, this was the big story in January. Was TikTok going to be banned or not? April 5th is when President Trump's extension essentially expires. So we have a few weeks here, and we've had a few developments in the last few days regarding the status of all of this. Remember, this is about getting TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, basically to divest TikTok to another company, an American company, for instance, may be in play. Last night on Air Force One, President Trump was asked about this. He says there's really 4 players in negotiations. Vice President Vance has been tasked with kind of overseeing this effort in the Trump administration. He seemed optimistic that either a deal would get done before April 5th or another extension would be granted by the Trump administration. Multiple reports suggest that Oracle may be in play here, and that lawmakers on Capitol Hill are curious exactly what divesting would look like. Remember, Congress passed this law, which is creating this whole kerfuffle over TikTok in the name of national security. They're concerned that TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, is too close to the Chinese government. There was a national security component to all of this. So congressional leaders are certainly wondering, okay, what is being done to protect Americans' privacy and in many ways protect America's national security? So bottom line, yes, a TikTok ban deadline is approaching, but there's a lot of optimism in Washington that something's going to be done in the near future. Perhaps this week. We'll see.
Well, thank you so much for your time today, Joe. Have a great day, and we look forward to speaking to you tomorrow.
Hey there, good morning, happy Monday and happy St. Patrick's Day. We are looking at an easy ride out the door, winds not very breezy, visibility cooperating for those of you about to head out for that morning drive. But, you know, we have to talk about the fire danger this week because it's going to be another start to the week that gives us concern with dry conditions, gusty winds, and of course the ever dry vegetation and crunchy grass. We just can't seem to get enough help from Mother Nature to reverse some of these issues. But we're going to talk about what some of the long-term hints give us in terms of when we can finally break this pattern. So have the wide view for yourself heading up and out the door. Weather is not going to be a concern for now, but like I mentioned, the ride home, you're going to want to be careful. You might be playing tug of war with the steering wheel there. Also, though, for the ride home, you probably won't need the sweater the way you would this morning. Our temperature change is a little more drastic for inland neighborhoods than it is closer to the coast. We are chilly this morning, y'all. Taking a look at nearly a 5-degree temperature difference for places like CCIA and out at Robstown, but that gets closer to 10 as you head into some of the more inland neighborhoods, which leaves us with temperatures that look like this. Either side of 50 degrees for most inland neighborhoods. 45 in Beeville. We're nearly at the 50-degree mark in George West, hanging on to 49 degrees. We're at 50 degrees in Mathis, and we're warmer than that. Closer to the coast, we're pushing 60 degrees in places like Port Aransas, and not far from that in Rockport at 55 degrees. So we've got some dry air in place. Cooler temperatures this morning will blossom into some warm and rather comfortable temperatures into the afternoon. Check it out. We're going to get some help from generally a south wind this morning. It becomes a little more south-southeast during the afternoon. So that actually helps out some of the coastal neighborhoods that will take a little more humidity from the Gulf. However, it's not going to do a whole lot. We'll take a look at how our humidity will span across the coastal bend during the afternoon, but we will all be feeling the warmth, spending a lot of our time in the 80s this afternoon here in Corpus Christi. That translates to a high temperature of 85 degrees with a very breezy afternoon. In fact, this is why I'm saying you might be fighting the steering wheel on the way home, because in Corpus Christi, our wind gusts will be around 40 miles per hour as we go from about 5 to 7 p.m. So if that's your ride home, that's when you're going to have some contentious driving conditions. But we stay breezy through the evening hours and dry air in place. We've got all the ingredients that gives us concern for fire danger. Heading into this afternoon, our relative humidity drops down to the teens and 20s for percentage points, but we're going to be closer to that 30% mark closer to the coast. And that's why when it comes to our fire alerts for today, we're focusing more on those inland neighborhoods for the fire weather warning or red flag warning shown here in pink. This begins at 11 o'clock this morning, goes until 10 o'clock tonight. Remember, we're still going to have breezy conditions tonight. So for these areas, Bee County, Live Oak, Jim Wells, Duval counties, that's where we'll see the greatest risk for fire weather today. And we've got a very high fire danger, even for counties that are not included in those fire weather alerts. So please don't let your guard down. Keep doing what you've been doing to prevent wildfires, any sparks from spreading and starting. We'll talk about whether Mother Nature is going to give us any relief for the rest of the week coming up in the 7-day forecast in your weather on the 6s.
All righty, thank you, Steph. It's been a little over a year since Caleb Harris' disappearance. Coming up on Sunrise, how a Rockport fishing company is helping the family honor him. Good morning and welcome back, folks. 6:11 this Monday morning. You're getting our first look at our Manicam. Looking pretty good so far. Looks like some people are headed up and out the door early this morning. Well, you're in luck. St. Patrick's Day, folks, looking pretty good so far. 48 degrees outside right now, too. We will check in with meteorologist Stephanie Lauber in just a bit. But first, news from your neighborhood. A Corpus Christi man says he's been dealing with a rat infestation in his unit at Azure Apartments for months and claims management hasn't done enough to fix it. Javier Chapa says he found rat droppings under his sink and rugs chewed through. When he reported the issue to management, he says he was told the exterminator couldn't come out for 7 to 9 days.
She told me that I was responsible to catch the rats and then let maintenance know, and maintenance would come and dispose of it.
Chappas says he bought traps with his own money and caught a rat, but when he called the front office to remove it, no one showed up. He thinks the rat escaped and tore through his carpet. Neighborhood News reporter Tony Jaramillo went to the complex to get their side of the story. You can catch that on our website, christv.com. So it's been just over a year since Caleb Harris vanished from his South Side apartment. Over the weekend, there was a special unveiling to honor him, all with the help of a neighborhood Rockport business. Now, this right here, we're going to show you a boat. was a family heirloom. It was passed down to Caleb from his grandfather. Caleb, a lover of the water and avid fisherman, worked on the boat with several friends before he disappeared. Fishers of Men Welding and Trailer Repair restored the boat and surprised the Harris family. Scott Webb, the business owner, and he says it means a lot to help the Harris family keep the memory of Caleb alive.
The situation was so tragic, and to be able to do anything to make Caleb's spirit continue and honor God in our process, that's what it meant to us.
His family plans to take the boat back to New Braunfels, where they're from, and preserve it as a keepsake.
Hey there, good morning to you. Happy Monday and happy St. Patrick's Day. We've got some green on the map behind me, but it's marking cooler temperatures as you head out the door here in the coastal bend. So don't worry, we're going to have a nice warm up today. Unfortunately, we are still talking about fire danger at least through the first half of this week, and we could really use some rainfall. So we'll see if that's in the cards here coming up in the 7-day forecast, but we've got to get you up and out the door first. So here's how chilly it is feeling in your neighborhood. We've got numbers that begin with 4 and 5 here on our temperature map. We're talking 54 degrees in Ingleside, 52 at CCIA, but we just got that update from NAS Corpus Christi reporting 62 degrees for that temperature right now. That water doing a lot to help us out, as you see in Port A, holding on to 59 degrees thanks to those warmer waters, keeping things in check today. But Beeville, you've got the chilliest weather so far, 45 degrees, and with a little breeze, it's feeling like 42 out there. So take the sweater with you. You won't need it this afternoon. In fact, we can get a closer look at what's going on in your neighborhood thanks to the Chris 6 Neighborhood Weather Network. And taking a check on what's going on the south side, temperatures here also feeling that chill. We're in the lower 50s across the board. The coolest spot here coming from our reporting station off Garden Court there by the Oso Creek, 52 off Wind Willow, 53 off Bent Trail Drive, and 52 off Pebble Beach Drive. So our friends here, our neighbors, are going to be bundling up this morning, but we'll all enjoy a nice warm afternoon. We had that what we like to call the crossover weekend here, where the second round of spring breakers are coming to enjoy the nice weather here in the coastal bend. And yeah, we're delivering when it comes to the temperature situation, getting to the middle 80s today, 85 degrees for that afternoon high temperature, helped by stronger south to south-southeast winds throughout this afternoon. So plenty of sunshine, warm air, stronger winds. It's going to be feeling nice out there. But on the flip side, we could use a little more humidity in the mix. Our relative humidity will drop down to around 30% here in Corpus Christi this afternoon. We're talking upper 20s, lower 30s for a lot of neighborhoods that are east of Highway 77. So as our winds pick up, all right, this gives us concern, but inland neighborhoods are going to be dealing with even drier conditions and those strong winds. For that reason, we have a red flag warning or fire weather warning for these counties shaded in pink. That includes Bee County, Live Oak, Jim Wells, Duval counties. This begins at 11 o'clock this morning, goes until 10 o'clock tonight. But I do want to stress, just because our coastal counties are not in this fire weather alert for today, doesn't mean you're in the clear. We still need to be on guard and do our best to prevent any fires from setting, because these are the kinds of conditions that will make that difficult to control. Our relative humidity drops down during the afternoon to around the teens and 20s for a lot of neighborhoods, generally along Highway 77 and west. In the brush country, we have lots of dry vegetation, so that is a no-no. It gives us very high 4 out of 5 fire danger for today. We'll keep that for tomorrow, but extreme fire danger comes back to the forecast for Wednesday. And we definitely need some rainfall. We'll get a look at what's going on in the 7-day forecast ahead.
Despite it being an $8 billion industry here in Texas, businesses like this could be at risk. I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Adam Beam, with a look at Senate Bill 3 and a potential THC ban in the state coming up. This is THC, and it can be found in hemp products sold all across the state of Texas. But a new piece of legislation could see those products go up in smoke. Senate Bill 3, a piece of legislation, would ban THC products statewide. I'm your Portland neighborhood news reporter, Adam Beam, speaking with one business owner who says a bill like this, if passed, could undo years of progress. Chances are you've driven past at least one shop that looks like this, selling products such as these. They're not traditional cannabis products. They contain THC, Delta 8, and 9.
That little Spider-Man meme, Delta 9, THCA, and THC are all literally the same thing.
But now a bill in the state legislature is looking to undo all of it. Senate Bill 3 has been pushed heavily by Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, who says a complete THC ban would stop life-threatening and unregulated forms of THC from being easily accessible. But for business owners like Kai Vasquez, she says the danger is not in the products, but their removal from the shelves.
It is taking a giant step backward into prohibition, essentially, in Texas.
Vasquez has owned and operated Coastal Buds Dispensary since 2021, after the buying and selling of THC products was legalized by the state in 2019. She believes SB 3 will hit business owners like her hard.
It's about all the people that I'm going to have to let go of. We have employees that work here that go home and support a family every day from here. I have 2 children of my own.
In 2023, THC accounted for $8 billion in revenue for the state. With the potential impact towards those who are not part of the THC industry, Chris Six sought interviews with Representative J.M. Lozano and Senator Adam Hinojosa, with Hinojosa providing a statement to Chris Six supporting SB 3, calling it an essential piece of legislation and powerful defense for Texans. SB 3 has made its way through committee. However, when it will be voted on by the House and Senate is still unknown at this time. Chris Six will continue to monitor the legislature as developments continue. Reporting from Portland, I'm your neighborhood news reporter Adam Beam, Chris 6 News.
All right, good morning. Here's a view from the First Community Bank camera atop the USS Lexington. A nice clear view of the harbor bridge, current, and soon to be. And we've seen traffic a little sluggish on the Harbor Bridge this morning. That's because there was a traffic stop, but overall it looks like things are moving smoothly, if not a little bit slower than usual. So we'll show you right now a few things to know before you hit the road. We're talking about lane closures in your neighborhood. On the south side, neighbors who use Aaron Drive, that's just to the east of Weber Road, will have to use another road to get into the neighborhood. They're going to be closing a lane that goes from Saratoga south on Aaron Drive. So you'll still be able to head north on Aaron Drive to get to Saratoga. Just keep in mind that they'll be working on that part of the roadway. Along US 181 in North Beach, we've got a new traffic route that takes you from the Joe Fulton corridor along Causeway Boulevard, so watch for that reroute. And as far as visibility this morning, as we showed you from our sky cams, we're looking pretty good as you head up and out the door, so weather won't be an impact for the ride out to work this morning. However, coming home, you'll be fighting that steering wheel a little bit with some gusty conditions. So this morning as you head out, make sure you stay safe and you drive safe. That's a look at your traffic report. More on your forecast ahead.
Hey everyone, I'm Larissa Liska at St. John Paul II, where these athletes are excited to meet one of their favorite players. They're here for the Lions Den Camp. Find out more in sports.
Now, weather on the 6s.
Hey there, good morning to you. Manicam giving us a gorgeous view this morning. Did you know the marina was this pretty at this hour of the morning? Well, the Manicam is showing you. We also see that the water's fairly still there in the marina and the harbor. So not much for wind today, but that is going to be a big player in the forecast as we go through this afternoon and especially on into this evening. So thank you to the Manicam for bringing us this view, and we hope you're staying warm out there, man. It's a little chilly across the coastal bend. It won't be this afternoon, but you will likely want a sweater before you head up and out the door. Here's what's going on in your neighborhood. Temperatures on either side of 50 degrees for most of us. It's by the water that we're a little bit warmer, so I think that's Manny's secret this morning. Have the wide view for yourself. Visibility not causing any issues out on the roadways. We've now seen things in Port Aransas get down to around 7 miles of visibility, but overall, it's looking like a smooth and clear ride along 361 out there. But winds are fairly calm this morning. Clear skies, cool temps. We've got some dry air in place, y'all, but heading into this afternoon, that will not be the case. But along the coast, as I mentioned, is one of the warmer places. Diving into the Chris 6 Neighborhood Weather Network, our Neighbors sharing their temperature out on Padre Island shows that even here we can have a little bit of variety. 61 degrees reporting off of Granada Drive, 58 from our station Vortex 3 out there, 58 for Padre Island, 56 for Mugu. So yeah, the water does help to keep you a little bit warmer. And for those who are immediately on the canals out on Padre Island, you are feeling the benefit of that water regulating your temperature. But we'll all be at the pool for some nice warm sunshine this afternoon. It's going to come with the help of generally south winds throughout the afternoon that becomes a little more south-southeast, generally an onshore flow. That's important because that's a big reason why our coastal neighbors won't be as concerned for fire danger today as inland neighbors. But we all need to be on our toes. Despite the beautiful weather, getting to 85 degrees this afternoon is going to be great. Let's do what we can to prevent any kind of fires or sparks from setting off, because we still have fire weather alerts in place. A red flag warning for Bee, Live Oak, Jim Wells, Duval counties, and a fire weather watch for the southern 3 counties means that those are the areas where we expect the biggest risk for fires to not only break out but become difficult to contain. Again, this starts later this morning and lasts all the way through tonight. But even for the counties that are not under this fire weather alert, we need to be careful. This afternoon, relative humidity is going to be plummeting to the teens and 20s for most places that are west of Highway 77, which cuts through the counties not under the alert. We're going to stay near that 30% threshold that we like to look for, but it's that south-southeast influence in our wind this afternoon, giving just enough humidity and moisture to keep us from meeting the criteria for the red flag warning. Now, when we come into the evening hours, there's a slight rebound, but generally over the next couple of days, we're going to have very dry conditions and breezy, gusty winds. That means, as you see here, most folks are on that 4 to 5, very high fire danger here, so we need to be very, very careful. Tomorrow, some neighborhoods will see less of a risk, but in general, 3 to 4 is still pretty high on our scale, elevated fire danger. We're keeping a very close eye on Wednesday. We'll be at a 5 out of 5, topping the scale for extreme fire danger for most of the coastal bend. We still need to practice fire safety. Some good news into this weekend. Things do look better with more onshore flow. Could it be enough onshore flow to bring in moisture for rain? Well, our chances are about split for normal when it comes to rainfall through the end of the month. We're going to keep our fingers crossed that we can get some rain into the forecast, but we sure need a whole lot of it. Over the next 7 days, though, I don't have any in the 7-day forecast. We'll take a look at maybe next week we can get a shower into the forecast, but right now we'll stay dry, breezy, and warm with a focus on our fire danger.
This is your 6 Sports Report.
I'm Larissa Liska at St. John Paul II, where 500 plus kids are putting in work because they're here to meet one of their favorite Dallas Cowboys players. Linebacker and defensive end Micah Parsons hosting his Lions Den camp.
Keep it up! Keep it up! I just think it's important that the kids visualize that they see success, and obviously they see me on TV, but to interact with me and just have fun and learn football and ask me a million, kabillion questions while we out here, I think that also has importance too, because they're like, you know, they visualize, I can be here one day, I can have my own camp one day, I can come back to my hometown and do great things one day.
Micah Parsons took pictures with fans and youth campers. I've been waiting for this moment. Oh my God. You are so excited. Then he threw passes and played defense. As far as the drills, athletes ran routes, fine-tuned footwork, and participated in tackling dummy drills. Plenty of skills were covered on offense and defense at the FlexWorks Lions Den camp. St. John Paul II junior Randy Garcia was thankful he visited his high school.
It's just crazy, you know, that he came out of all this way. I know he has some extra things to do on his schedule, but, you know, it shows that he wants to help us out, you know, and do what's good for the community. Campers from 6 to 16 years old signed up for the Lions Den camp. London Elementary student Legend Williams was excited to meet one of his favorite NFL players.
Because he's good at football, he has a good arm, he runs really fast. I love playing football, I signed up for it, lived my dream. Parsons wants to give a different perspective by hosting these camps because he did not have these opportunities growing up in Pennsylvania.
Cowboys on 3. 1, 2, 3, Cowboys!
He says don't get confused with purpose over passion and work hard to earn your opportunities like he did at Penn State University.
To me, it was never about where I was at. It was about what impact I was going to make when I was there. So, you know, leading the team in tackles and not starting the game is obviously challenging. But, you know, every day you always have to take a step forward. I think that's what kids miss out of nowadays with the NIL is the adversity piece. Like, I call myself, we the different generation, you know, because, you know, I wasn't a starter and I stayed true and I ended up being an All-American in the first-round pick.
I'm Larissa Liska, Chris 6 Sports.
All right, here we go. A view from the CCAC camera out at Snoopy's. Looking pretty good there. That water is still like glass on the Laguna, but this afternoon, I expect to see a little more action out here on the surface of the water because it's going to be pretty breezy, meaning folks taking the causeway out the door this morning are going to have an easy time, and on the way home, fighting the steering wheel a little bit. So let's get to some things you need to know before you hit the roadways. For our neighbors on the south side, a heads up on a lane closure. Aaron Drive, that's just to the east of Weber Road. We're going to see that lane closure coming into the neighborhood from Saratoga. Keep that in mind. You'll still be able to go out to Saratoga, but they'll be doing some work there, so keep an eye out. US 181 has a new traffic route on North Beach from the Joe Fulton corridor along Causeway Boulevard. It started over the weekend, but in case you didn't see that change, that's something to watch out for this morning. And visibility really hasn't been a problem. We've gotten to as low as 7 miles of visibility out on the Barrier Island, Mustang Island, not looking too bad otherwise. So as you head out this morning, make sure you stay safe and you drive safe. Not to look at your traffic report, I'll have more in the 7-day forecast ahead.
An analysis of U.S. Census Bureau data shows homeowners in rural areas are more likely to not have insurance. I'm your Sinton neighborhood news reporter, Victoria Valderrama. I'll show you why you should consider insurance now more than ever.
I'm John Matteries. As we start packing for spring breaks and planning our summer trips, are you thinking of taking your beloved pet with you? We're looking at the options and just how much it might cost.
Do you ever find yourself with a few dance moves that you gotta shake off at the end of the week? Well, Chris 6 News wants to see your Friday dance. Just turn your phone on its side and record a quick little clip of you dancing to show us how pumped you are that the week is finally over. Then you can send it to us through our easy-to-use form. We'll feature the best dance moves on our Chris 6 Sunrise Show every Friday morning.
Now, say hello to your neighbors. This is your Chris 6 News Sunrise Shoutouts.
Hey, Chris 6 Sunrisers, we want to wish you a great day today. Enjoy it.
Hey, good morning to you too, City Manager Peter Zannoni. And folks, if you want to send us your shout out video as well, scan the QR code on the screen or head to our website, christv.com.
From Chris 6, this is 20 minutes of non-stop news.
And we are starting our 20 minutes of nonstop news with a live look right now at our Manicam. He's over on Shoreline Boulevard. First looking at the Selena statue. Looking pretty good so far. Hey folks, it's 52 degrees outside right now. Of course, we will check in with meteorologist Stephanie Lambert in just a bit to see how your St. Patrick's Day forecast is shaping up. But first, we have news from your neighborhood.
I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Victoria Valderrama. Victims of recent fires in Sinton are now facing a long road to recovery. I learned it's important to not only keep yourself protected, but your home as well. Reconstruction has started at Clemente Sanchez's house on Hamilton Street. It's been a hard 2 weeks for the Sanchez family.
My house got damaged. It's causing quite a bit to repair it. We don't have insurance, but we got a lot of great friends that are coming through for us and helping us.
Sanchez says it's a nightmare he can't wake up from.
Sunday night, they broke into my house and stole all my power tools that we were using to try to fix my house up.
In his 35-plus years of living here, Sanchez could never expected something like this to happen.
So a lot of people don't have insurance. I was one of them. I know of 1, 2, 3 more people on this area that couldn't afford the insurance.
According to the Texas Tribune, growth in homeowners insurance rates in Texas outpaced the rest of the nation last year, and some Texans just can't keep up with the payments.
Insurance is expensive in Texas right now because we are exposed to all kinds of perils.
That's Ben Gonzalez with the Texas Department of Insurance. He says while it might be expensive, it's a safety net in case of emergency.
Insurance is not meant to repair little things. It's meant to, as a financial tool, to help you rebuild and recover if your home is completely destroyed.
For those who do have homeowners insurance, there's still some things to do.
Your insurance company is probably going to be pretty quick about getting you your coverage up to the limits of your policy. And that's something you need to discuss with your agent every year to make sure you have enough to rebuild.
The Texas Department of Insurance has a lot of resources. You can compare policies from Texas insurance companies, and you can also learn how to protect your home from wildfires. We have that information on our website. Just click onto kristv.com. In Sinton, I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Victoria Valderrama for KRIS 6 News.
Victoria, thank you so much. And as wildfire potential continues throughout the coastal bend, it's important to stay prepared. Be sure to follow our Bird Notice blog to keep up with fires happening in your neighborhood. You can find it on our KRIS 6 weather page.
Yeah, and speaking of which, we're going to have some beautiful weather this week, but it'll be dry, sunny, and warm weather that at times is very gusty. So with that, fire danger is going to be a big topic for the 7-day forecast ahead, but we'll dive into that in a second. First, we want to get you up and out the door, and you might want a sweater before you leave the house on this St. Patrick's Day. We are feeling chilly, so if you have a green sweater, now is your time to shine. Here's how things are shaping up in your neighborhood. We've got temperatures on either side of 50 degrees for a lot of folks, with the warmest temperatures immediately out on the coast. At the wide view, we've got very little in the way of wind right now, but that'll pick up this afternoon. It's something that gives us concern for that fire danger, but well, visibility, perfect 10s across the board. We had seen visibility in Port A drop down to 7 miles of visibility. Now we're back up. Really not much to speak of for this morning's forecast if you're getting ready to leave. But we can take an even closer look at how our neighbors out on the island are doing thanks to the KRIS 6 Neighborhood Weather Network. Here we've seen the water keeping coastal neighbors a little warmer for the start of the morning, but it goes to show how being near the water can help with variation even across this neighborhood. 60 degrees on the nose off Granada Drive, 59 for Vortex 3, but we dropped that down to as cool as 55 from our station called Magoo, and 57 off Padre Isle. So depending on exactly how close you are to the water on a morning like this under clear skies, very dry air can make a difference in what you're feeling when you head out the door. But we'll all be in the pool when it comes to warm weather this afternoon thanks to a stronger south wind. It becomes a little more south-southeast this afternoon. That wind direction change is important for the coastal neighborhoods because that's what's going to keep you out of the fire weather alerts today. But again, all of us under sunshine, high of 85 degrees here at Corpus Christi, like many other neighborhoods, feeling warm today with beautiful weather. So whatever activities may draw you outside, make sure you're doing your part to prevent wildfires. We've been doing a good job so far, but we need to be extra careful. We've got a fire weather warning, a red flag warning for everyone shaded here in pink, begins at 11 a.m., goes until 10 o'clock tonight. So what about those who are not under any fire weather alerts for today? You're not in the clear. We still need to be very careful. Relative humidity is going to drop as we head through this afternoon. And that margin we look for is 30% relative humidity. We're going to be below that, but we'll be in the teens and 20s for those inland neighborhoods. So for that reason, there's a very high fire danger, a 4 out of 5 for most neighborhoods today. Tomorrow, about the same. Some improvements across the board where you see this yellow on the map here, but watch Wednesday. Very strong winds ahead of our next cold front is going to put us at the top of the scale, 5 out of 5 for extreme fire danger. So this is something we'll be watching over the next couple of days, and we could really use some rain. Unfortunately, that does not seem to be in the cards for us over the next 7 days, maybe at best. The front could give us a hint of rain. I'm not expecting that, though. And then heading on into Sunday, we'll watch for another opportunity for maybe some showers. But again, these cold fronts haven't really been performing in that department for us. So until then, warm and sunny. We'll keep an eye on that fire danger through midweek.
Now, 6 things to know before you go.
In the 6 things you need to know, investigators are still trying to determine what caused a fire over the weekend in a Flower Bluff neighborhood. According to a CCFD social media post, crews responded to the fire on Saturday afternoon, and fire investigators say the fire started in the attic of a home. Crews were able to put out the flames and no one was hurt. Investigators are also trying to determine what caused a grass fire out on Old Robstown Road. Corpus Christi firefighters responded to the call around noon yesterday, and they found a brush fire behind a building that had spread to the inside of the building. It took crews about 30 minutes to put it out. We are still waiting to confirm the identity of the motorcyclist who died in a crash on the south side. It happened just before 7:30 Saturday morning at the intersection of Airline and Holly. According to CCPD, a pickup truck was traveling west on Holly. The driver attempted to turn south on Airline with the yellow caution light, and that's when he struck the motorcyclist at the intersection. The motorcyclist was taken to the hospital where he later died from his injuries. The driver of the truck received a citation. We are still waiting for the identity of an 18-year-old who was shot and killed by a 15-year-old. The shooting happened just before 4 Friday morning at the Misty Winds mobile homes on Ayers near Holly. And police say the 15-year-old shot the 18-year-old, then pointed the gun at another juvenile. He ran away but was later arrested. The male victim was found dead by police, and police say the suspect and the victim knew each other. An icon in the Coastal Bend has passed away. Larry Running Turtle passed early Sunday morning. Larry was an advocate for many Native American issues locally, as well as appearing in documentaries and writing a book. He was 68 years old. And you have a month left to make reservations at Labonte Park for Easter weekend. Campsite fee is $28 for up to 3 days of camping per campsite. RV campsite fee is $55, maximum of 1 campsite and RV campsite request per person. Reservations will be accepted until April 17th at noon. For more information, you can call 361-826-3460.
Hey there, good morning. A very busy view of SPID as folks head out and about on this St. Patrick's Day Monday. So we've got a clear view of what's going on. What else is happening that you need to know about before you hit those roadways? Well, we're keeping an eye on how the visibility is trending in your neighborhood. Perfect 10s across the board. We did see things dip down a little bit along 361, but not by much. We're looking okay as far as the weather goes for now, but some things you might want to keep an eye on. And for our south side neighbors, if you're heading down Aaron Lane, that's just to the east of Weber Road. We're going to see 1 lane closing that's coming into the neighborhood from Saratoga. So keep that in mind. You'll still be able to head out to Saratoga, but there will be some work in that area that you'll want to kind of be careful around. 181 has a new route on North Beach taking Causeway Boulevard from the Joe Fulton corridor area. So keep that in mind in case you missed it over the weekend. That traffic route took effect on Saturday. And then as far as the wind goes, weather will be an issue for the ride home with winds picking up, making for a busy commute. Tug of war with the steering wheel. Yeah, you'll need to be careful. We'll talk more about what's to come in the forecast in just a few minutes.
I'm walking along the water by the seawall right now, and as you can see, the waves look pretty rough out there. I'm Erin Holly, your Padre Island neighborhood news reporter, and I asked neighbors if they knew what to do if they got caught in a rip current. Would you know how to get out of a rip current if you got stuck in one?
No, I would just try to swim harder.
It is very surprising, but I have heard that before, like they said to swim sideways.
I know if you get stuck in a rip current, you're supposed to swim parallel to shore.
Some neighbors know what to do if they get caught in a rip current, and some don't.
Never try and turn around and swim back to the shore where it just pulled you out. You want to swim out to the sides and parallel to the shore.
With a lot of visitors in the Coastal Bend for spring break, Corpus Christi Parks and Rec is urging neighbors to play it safe at the beach.
So the first thing that you can do, honestly, is to check our beach flag warning system. We are going to have a red flag flying for the rest of the weekend.
A red flag means you shouldn't go in the water that's past your knees in depth.
Just growing up around the water, I just know a lot of people would tell me that. I know watching the news, my stepdad surfs, so he knows the water really well.
But low risk for a rip current does not mean no risk for a rip current.
You always want to swim with a buddy, so that means you go into the water with someone and you come out of the water with someone.
Spring break beach visitors staying cautious of this weekend's red flag warnings.
We're just going to be careful. Definitely not getting in the water. and maybe just at the edge of the water with the kids, but definitely not getting into that. It looks it's pretty rough right now.
Corpus Christi Parks and Rec and CCPD will have extra lifeguards and officers patrolling the beaches this weekend. On Padre Island, I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Erin Holly, Chris 6 News.
Erin, thank you so much. So people traveling this spring or summer have to juggle the cost of flights, hotels, food, and also the issue of what to do with their pets, right? Scripps News Group consumer reporter John Matarese weighs the cost of traveling with your pet versus finding pet care so you don't waste your money.
We're now getting into peak spring break travel season, and the question this year is, are you bringing your beloved pet with you? You know, bringing a dog along on a trip is a rough and expensive proposition, so we looked at the options as to just how much it might cost. Michelle Brown decided to take her poodle on her beach trip this year, but she admits it's not cheap.
And I'm paying $300 for him. So
$300 for the dog?
$150 each way.
Most airlines now allow smaller carry-on dogs or cats, which cost $100 to $125 each way on average. Have a larger dog? Travel agent Jerry Katz says a few airlines allow them to be crated in the cargo hold, but not in summer or winter.
Some of your larger animals have to go as cargo, and there are certain times of year they will not travel in cargo just due to the safety of the animal.
For shorter trips, the site Consumers Checkbook says a cheaper alternative is to drive, but you'll have to find pet-friendly hotels along the way. Or don't bring them along, which means finding pet care. Executive editor Kevin Brassler says dog boarding is typically the most expensive, averaging $40 to $50 a day, but they provide around-the-clock care.
Kennels are attractive options to families who want their pet to be monitored 24/7.
Pet sitters found online can be cheaper but come with other risks.
This is somebody who's going to be in your home and have access to your pet.
A free option, finding a friend or family member to help you out. Many pet owners, like Caroline Gregoire, say a kennel is easiest.
We just take a break for the week and board him here.
While flying takes effort, Brittany Dill says it can be worth it.
You have to love dogs, but I mean, who doesn't love puppies?
Yes, you will have to pay, but you don't waste your money. John Matarese, Scripps News Group.
Here's a look at what's trending now in honor of March Madness. Dictionary.com lined up a field of 32 of the most iconic local slang from around the country to find out who the winner would be for the country's most popular regional slang terms. 2025 Spring Slang Showdown started with words including nor'easter, skedaddle, yonker, and hankering. In the final round, Stoked from the West was beaten by Y'all from the South. For the full list of words and how they fared in the competition can be found at dictionary.com. Y'all. I still haven't gotten accustomed to saying that, but hearing it, I'm used to it.
Y'all yet?
No, I haven't gotten it yet.
Some of those are actual real words. For instance, nor'easter is a real term if you live on the East Coast generally.
What does nor'easter mean?
It's when you have northeast winds. It tends to shake up the weather when you're on the East Coast. So, also, if you watch the show Family Guy, they made fun of the term plumb, which means like when something's level, that you want to sound a little fancier about it. It's funny. I think you'd have to take a dive into that. For me, y'all and yous guys are a little interchangeable because of
yous guys.
my family on either side of the country, but it's interesting to see who will win. But we're all winning when it comes to this forecast if you plan to be out and about. The compromise is because we've got all this dry, beautiful sunshine, we're keeping a very close eye on the fire danger into this week. At least for the first half, it's going to be a problem. So let's hop into what you need to know before you head out the door. We're talking about temperatures that are feeling pretty chilly, so you might want to bring the sweater to head out the door. You won't need it later today, guys. We're getting back to the 80s, so it's going to feel very comfortable out there until that wind starts picking up. So you might want the hair tie for sure. Here's a wide view of what's going on across the coastal bend. Temperatures are warmest along the coast, with 62 being reported right now in Port Aransas, Perfect 10s for visibility here across the area. So for drivers, you're getting a nice commute out the door, but be careful on the way home. Those winds will start picking up right around lunchtime and keep going through the afternoon. By then, we'll be in those upper 70s with abundant sunshine, but the southeast is what's going to help push our temperatures into those middle 80s. Look as those south-southeast winds pick up, sustain 25 to 30 miles per hour this evening. Yeah, it's going to be a tug of war for the ride home with your steering wheel, especially over bridges and causeways. So keep that in mind. The gusts will keep up around the dinner time hour and stay elevated through the evening. So strong winds, dry vegetation, dry air. We have fire weather alerts across the coastal bend focused for inland counties. But everyone needs to be careful and make sure you're doing your part to avoid any kind of sparks from setting off. Our fire weather alerts only cover one part of the story. It's where we have the immediate focus, relative humidity below 30%, and the strongest wind gusts, 25 miles per hour or stronger. So we all are at risk for any kind of fires being difficult to contain because our relative humidity is going to plummet into the afternoon to the teens, 20s, and even some 30s for neighbors. But today's fire danger risk is going to be very, very high. Please be careful because by Wednesday we'll be talking about an extreme fire danger. So we're not there yet. The worst day I think will be Wednesday, but we still need to be very, very careful with that critical fire risk remaining in the forecast, at least for the first half of this week.
Yeah, other than that, looks pretty good for spring breakers that are continuing their vacationing, right?
But I think Aaron gave us the best advice there. Know what to do if you get caught in a rip current.
Yeah.
The risk shouldn't be too terrible today, but mind the beach flags always and swim with a buddy. It's the best advice.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you so much for that, Steph. And folks, thank you guys for joining us on Chris 6 Sunrise this morning. We really appreciate it. Make sure you tune in later this afternoon for more news from your neighborhood. I'll be on at noon.
We'll see you then.
Bye.